Now where you at, bitch? You got me up. I'm sitting going into the park asking if you good. You been staring at me.
With your fake ass eyelashes.
I don't
Get out of my face, you.
The irony of it all is that that Indian woman is probably darker than a lot of black people in America. It's very unfortunate because I am sure she is a woman who has faced depression in her life at some point. See, these type of people are interesting because the moment that they feel like they have some type of superiority over somebody because of the color of their skin or maybe because of their background, they try to use it against them.
Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Training Pulse Worldwide, your go-to space for real stories, viral moments, and all the drama that's got people talking. And if you're new here, my name is Amy, and I'm so glad you found this channel. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the conversation. And to my returning fam, you already know I appreciate you and thank you for always showing up and showing love. In today's video, this one's got people heated. It involves a woman named Natasha Chand who was caught on camera saying some very offensive things during a parking lot altercation. And we're not gonna get into all of it this second, but just know the internet has a lot to say about it. So let me show you the clips first so you see exactly what went down, then I'll be back and we can talk about it.
So the internet's response to this racist Indian person is very shocking to me because I'm very surprised that you guys have never seen a racist person of color. Yes, unfortunately, people like her are the exact reason why people say that POC solidarity doesn't actually exist and it's actually a farce. Because unfortunately, anti-blackness is so unbelievably ingrained in so many different societies, not just in the Western ones, not just in the white ones. If you go to India right now, guarantee they have a word for us. If you go to anywhere within Asia, I promise you right now, they're so subscribed to these remedies that typically are used to lighten up the skin. Hell, even in Africa, people do it. And so when anti-blackness is so ingrained into quite literally every single culture, I don't know what we did to you guys, but when that is the case, it breeds people like this. And as abhorrent as it is, I guarantee you that woman right there most likely deals with her own internalized racism. And I'm praying for you, girl.
Have y'all seen that viral video of this young lady by the name of Natasha Chand that is obviously trying to provoke this black woman to hit her so she can call the police and get this black woman in trouble? Y'all see how she acting? What is going on? Why are these people fucking with us? I don't understand. She's darker than me and she calling her the N-word with the hard ER. She got long ghetto nails. I really wonder what that is. I'm not understanding what that is. And she done really up. The people got her all over the internet. They done been to her job. They done found where she work at. They done found where she live at. She'll never have no peace now. I don't even understand why she decided to do that to this black woman. She called her so many N-words with the hard ER. And the crazy part about it is she darker than the average black person. And where that word came from, them same people would call her the same thing, whether she know it or not. It's absolutely crazy. I just don't understand it.
Natasha Chand seems to not want to be working at Bank of the West much longer, that she thought it was okay to say this to a black woman over a parking spot. Man, what? You willing to risk your livelihood over a parking spot? I don't know that Bank of the West is going to be able to keep you on the payroll with that kind of behavior, seeing as it's a bank and all. That does not look good. It don't look good for you there, dear. Are on the cusp, if we're not already deep in a recession, and doing things like this to no longer have income. I don't know if that's going to be approved, dear. Them walking papers, they seem to be coming. They seem to be coming left and right. If you don't want to be employed, just say that. Just say that. I mean, it will be much easier for you to just say, I don't want my job. Because why would you think this would be appropriate? Over a parking spot at that. It's never appropriate. But over a parking spot? Ma'am, really? Oh, child, I don't understand why you would think that using racial slurs are beneficial to the situation. But over a parking spot? that don't belong to you? I commend this lady that had to deal with this for reminding her this is what you want. You want me to get out of control, but I got it. Top tier response for letting her know you have control of your emotions, even though she does not. That is such a beautiful way to get back at people. Let them know you are emotionally regulated, and then record them being unemotionally regulated. That's a beautiful, beautiful outcome for her.
Now, Natasha, baby, your skin is about as dark as ours, and you got the nerve to be calling somebody the N-word? I guess you was feeling a little froggy that day. Right. Oh, pads, Medicube. But baby, what made you think that was the thing to do and the way to go about it? Over a parking spot? So you thought it was okay to call that woman an N-word with your work badge on? Wait, what? Say who?
Okay, y'all. So did y'all see that video of a black woman and an Indian woman getting into it? They was arguing back and forth in the Walmart parking lot. And the Indian woman was, I think it was a Walmart parking lot. I don't know. Don't quote me. But they was going back and forth. But the Indian woman was calling the black woman with the hard R. And she just kept calling her that over and over and over again. And, so now the Indians is racist. And they don't like black people. So that's what we're talking about here. So now they got a problem with black people. And you know what? You know what I think? I think that other ethnicities, because I'm not going to say other races because we're all humans, supposed to be. But I think other ethnicities that call black people the hard R think that they are YT. They classify themselves probably as YT. They feel like the YT people, they feel like they're one of them. And so, because that's the only thing that makes sense. Because how are you as an Indian woman, which is a person of color, going to call a black person the hard R? It would have to be because you think that you're YT.
Okay, now that you've seen the footage, let's talk about it. So, the woman in the video is Natasha Chand and is reportedly of Indian background, and she was arguing with a black American woman in a parking lot in California. But instead of keeping it about the issue, she started throwing around the N-word like it was casual. And not just once, she kept repeating it, probably 9 times, very loudly on camera. Now, a lot of black Americans are reacting to this and the conversation is deep. And one of the biggest questions people are asking, how does someone from a minority group feel so comfortable using such a painful, historically racist word? Especially knowing what the word means and the trauma it holds. And it didn't go unnoticed that this woman, Natasha, is darker skinned herself, darker than a lot of the black folks she was attacking. And that's where the irony hit. People are saying, you're not only using the slur, but you're also showing how deep anti-blackness can run, even from people who should know better. Some say it's internalized racism. Others say when people feel like they hold even the slightest bit of privilege, whether it's economic, cultural, or just not being black, they use it as a weapon, especially during conflict. And honestly, this is something we've seen before. These are folks who love black culture, black music, fashion, slang. But the moment there's tension, the respect goes out the window, and that's when the mask slips. This situation just highlights how racism isn't always coming from who we expect. It can come sideways from people who've also been oppressed but still choose to punch down, and that's what makes this incident feel especially messed up. But let me know what you think. Why do you think she felt so bold saying what she said? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. Thank you so much for watching, fam. If you found this video eye-opening or important, give it a like and share it with someone who needs to see it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. More real conversations coming your way. Stay thoughtful, stay aware, and I'll catch you in the next one.